Tonight, Week 11 gets underway with AFC East rivals doing battle here in Foxborough. Strap in. It's an NFL rivalry like few others. The Jets and the Patriots next on EA Sports. On the Jets sideline, there you see head coach Aaron Glenn. His guys come in on a two-game skid, hoping to turn things around. His counterpart on the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys stuck in a bit of a losing streak right now, hoping the home fans can help them get out of this slump.
I'm prophetic. They only talk about it, how I get it. Only good for saving face, seeing cosmetics. How many hands I gotta take?
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This NFL rivalry series has been a popular one, and it continues here. Jets and Patriots underway on a Thursday night. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State. It's Justin Fields.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw one touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
The numbers for Hall in last week's ball game. 15 carries, 59 yards.
Well, obviously he didn't have a great deal of time between games, having to turn around on a short week and get ready for Thursday night football. But he said in pregame he was feeling pretty good and felt more recovered from last week's contest than he would have expected. Didn't seem to think this short week was going to affect him much as he chases a big performance here in prime time.
On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 331.
Play action. It's Fields. And he goes down. It's a Patriots sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. And this is a quarterback who's already had success on the ground in this first half, but this time they're able to hem him in.
And it's always different when you rush a mobile quarterback as opposed to a guy you know will be right back in the pocket. In this case, you got to make sure the inside pressure and the outside pressure match. And maybe even a second wave to make sure if he squirts free, you've got someone to tackle him.
So on 4th down, out is Ryan Rico to punt. And back deep for New England is Marcus Jones. And the punt kicks out of bounds, and they will spot it right at the 25-yard line. So here come the Patriots now on offense. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback.
And the talented young man took over as the full-time starter week 6 of last season and showed a ton of promise as a rookie, despite having minimal help around him. His talent and potential, vast. I expect him to have a huge second year in the NFL.
There was Will McDonald bursting in there and making that play. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. To throw, it's May. Short pass caught by Henry. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now it's 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Looking to throw, May. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. To the right side, this is Stevenson. Oh, able to avoid him. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a gain of 35. That was excellent from start to finish, from the blocking to the running, just well executed.
And now let's look ahead, because after that, how about a little play action, maybe a little bootleg, and get the quarterback out on the corner and give him a little run pass option.
And they're right down here looking for 6. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. They'll run with Gibson. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. And Antonio Gibson with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Patriots put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. And he gets it to make it 7-0 Patriots. That time 75-yard drive, 5 plays. And in the end, it's capped off by a 7-yard run. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he returns this to the 22. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they are a game under 500 now following the loss a week ago. And this is a team, Charles, that just has not been able to string victories together.
Yeah, they're certainly going the wrong way, aren't they? Because it looked like they had things pointing in the right direction, but now they've lost 2 straight, and that means this game is vital. Extremely important because if they fall 2 games below 500, the road back into playoff contention, awfully difficult.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Nothing at all on that one. It'll be second down.
Here we go. We're good.
Fields. They're connecting here with DJ Sharp. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Fields now to throw. And able to find out on his own. And he's got this down to the 35. Call it a gain of 14 for the second play in a row.
A gain of 14. First down, Jets. 3-9.
Here's Fields. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Christian Barmore in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
And that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. And that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After 7-0 on EA Sports. The Jets with the football here to start the second quarter as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. We'll see what they have drawn up here a little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. They'll set up the screen for Hall. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's 4th down.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on 3rd and long because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he can get the 1st down.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Patriots offense led by their running back headed out for the second possession. We show you the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns. You can see where he's right up there amongst the league's best at finding the end zone. They'll run with Stevenson to begin the drive. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Throwing here is May. Over the middle, it's complete. 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for the first with Stevenson. He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down. They'll run for it. It's Stevenson. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
That's good for a Patriots. First down. First and 10.
Here's May. He's got Hooper on the short connection. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 46-yard line.
Up the middle, here's Stevenson. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Patriots, first down. First and 10 at
The Patriots at 6-4 now on the year. And they come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
Back to Stevenson on first down. And the ball is knocked out, and it's scooped up by the Jets. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. And now, meanwhile, after the dust settles on the fumble, we've got an injured player here as well. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
After review of the play.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. The left side caught by Diggs. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
First down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Out of the gun, they give it to Stevenson. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. To the air, May. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. Oh, what a juke into space. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 17-yard line. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
How about a nod to the sequence of plays they're putting together here? This has been death by 1,000 paper cuts on this drive. But this is one of their best plays yet, and they're able to move it down into the red zone.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll throw with May. Setting up a screen for Stevenson. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one. Ball at the 8 here for 2nd and a yard. Maybe a touch less. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Mac Hollins, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Pats have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, He recognized that they were all over that as he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Another go-around now for the Jets offense. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Still second quarter, you get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Now Fields. Open man is the tight end, Mason Taylor. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 37. On first and 10, it's Hall. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Back to throw, Fields. This pass out wide to Hall. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 18. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. There's Hall bringing in another one. Now he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Breece Hall, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Jets get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Uses the spin. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. They'll throw now on the final play. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
Brings up third down and 6 yards.
The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. So halftime is upon us on Thursday night primetime, and we go off to Orlando. And Scott Hansen for our halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Scott, we thank you as always, and we'll see what happens here in the second half. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out with the victory. A 1-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Still going. And out of bounds finally, but not before getting it way across the 50 inside the 25.
Well, this has been a close game throughout, but that return can help them gain the separation that they've been seeking throughout the game.
So here are the Patriots to take over. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He finds Douglas complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle. And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriots score. Ramondre Stevenson, a touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Patriots come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. The extra point now for Borregales. It's good, and it is now 21-7. They have the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. Set down to kick this one away, and off it goes. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So here's the Jets offense now as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. It was a small, magical spread to overcome. A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
Now Fields going to run. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
He certainly isn't looking at the scoreboard out there because, to me, all he's concerned about is analyzing the field and making most of the time left in this game. Deficit's still there, but he's starting to hit them with some big plays.
And they'll send the tight end in motion. A shotgun snap, Fields. And he'll find Hall. They find some open field here. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Breece Hall, his second touchdown of the night. And the Jets are back within a score. Extra point splits the uprights. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Patriots offense and Ramondre Stevenson getting set for this next drive. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the topic of the halftime talk for this defense. We've got to find a way to slow him down. That's probably what they're saying. But nothing that they have done has worked so far. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's got Hooper on the short connection. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
On the pickup. It's second and inches.
A give for Stevenson running right. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
That's good for a Patriots first down. First and 10.
They're going to look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run. And the Patriots will get a new set of downs. From the shotgun, May with it. On the up, and he can't find a receiver. is brought down. Will McDonald gets in there to take him down. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Over the middle, complete. That's Henry.
A nice chunk play from the tight end position, and it illustrates the cohesiveness that he and his quarterback have. Both saw the extra defender doubling him up, and they still combined for the completion and big gain.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And a good job defensively. They stopped him short of the first at the 32.
It's 4th down.
Fourth down, here's May. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Stevenson. And running with power here. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Ramondre Stevenson, his 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Patriots will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Borregales now for the extra point. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it was polished off by a Ramondre Stevenson touchdown run. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Oh, nice move. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go. Good.
They'll start by running the option to the right. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Stuck for a loss by Christian Barmore. Well, he's had success running the football in this one, and that's undeniable. But that time, the defense was on to it.
And, partner, I think the more you see a play like this, the more they're able to diagnose it quicker and easier for them to defend it. I think you have to dress it up a little bit and show maybe some different formations and looks.
And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's going to be caught by Josh Reynolds. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first. Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now in Foxborough. It's Jet football, but they trail here as we start the fourth quarter. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. They'll try and run the option. And it's not even going to come close to picking up the first. They stop it right at the line of scrimmage. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And the Patriots take over. They're going to have terrific field position. To throw, it's May. Oh, he's got that wide open, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 23 yards, the final tally. Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the fourth quarter, but the way that they passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, You would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think he continued to do so.
Looking to throw. May. They set up the screen for Stevenson. They showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry. The offense on third down tonight, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This time it's 3rd and 3. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Drake May, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead.
Nothing like understanding where your escape patches are as a quarterback. Here he's looking, but he knows he doesn't want to force anything. So when nothing avails itself, he slips past the rushers, takes it right up the middle, and takes it into the end zone.
The extra point now for Borregales. He's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it was capped off by a 12-yard touchdown run. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Back on offense, New York gets set to take over. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini-losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go, son. 222.
Here's Fields. Short throw, it's Higbee. He's got some breathing room. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Ball want to give up the middle. He'll get it to the 40. Broke a tackle there to get some extra yardage. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
Fields. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Fields now to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Here we go, son.
4th down. Fields has to have this one. Throwing for the out route, he finds Wilson. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the 1st.
That's good for Jets.
Here we go.
It's a game of 10.
To throw is Fields. Going right back to Wilson. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
26 more yards.
Easy, easy, easy.
That's another Jets 1st down.
Now it's Fields. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall from 4 yards out. And the Jets have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead will be cut down to 14. So this drive spans 7 plays. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this is secured by the Patriots. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, It was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Throwing here is May. He finds his man, complete. It's Douglas. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Stevenson now on 1st and 10. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. Stevenson gets it again on 2nd down. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. And his defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here. And now here comes the 3rd of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out.
At the 5-yard line.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here. To the air, May. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Mac Hollins with an amazing diving catch. And the Patriots look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here this 4th quarter. Gallus now for the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points. And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And not much happening on the return as they'll get this to about the 23. And New York set to take the field. This game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
3 receivers head out right, 1 to the left on 2nd and 3. Here's Fields. Oh, he's going up top for Wilson. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Dogs up, ready?
Now Fields. And unable to connect, incomplete. Well, give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. They'll go for it. It's Hall. Now he's into the clear again. Breece Hall. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Breece Hall, 70 yards. And the Jets' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Down 2 scores, out of timeouts, a must recover if they're going to have any shot. And this is secured by the Patriots. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
Hey, what's that?
Now the play clock hits 0 here, and we're going to get a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
That flag, that'll push him back 5.
Hey, what's that?
The Patriots in the victory formation as they'll take the knee. Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere, where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
So for the Patriots, their playoff chances take an uptick as they move to 7-4. And now they'll have a few extra days here before they face Cincinnati next week. Meanwhile, for the Jets, it was a game they really needed as they drop back to 4-6. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Baltimore Ravens. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.